There's been a lot of allegations and rumours floating around about this 11-year-old girl. Her name was Amy. Normally paedophiles have a long history of offences. This was a one-off offence.
Roman, he's a little fucking grass, go on, let's fucking give him it. The little fucking Roman, nothing you can do about it. Egg fucking chopper, get on the roof, Kiri's roof in. There's nothing you can do about it, the little fucking mug. Grass!
How do you do? I wanted to report a crime, not a serious one, and something that needs investigated. I'll show you what needs investigated. Child's murder. My name's Paddy Conroy. Willigat Farm. Bridge.
Sorry, Willigat Farm?
Ian Bridge.
Do you know your postcode?
ME47.
Yeah?
6DX.
What's your date of birth, Patrick?
22nd of April, 1960.
Contact number?
I'll have to get it in a minute. I don't give her. I've got it touched them now.
Is it that you want to report?
Well, I fight on with somebody online for a number of reasons. I've just noticed this video that...
Sorry, what? You fight for?
I've got a trawler, a main trawl. Listen to this.
He's a little fucking grass, go on, let's fucking give him it. The little fucking Roman, nothing you can do about it. Egg fucking chopper.
Any guy leading, bear in mind, David, the key film was also Davie Glover's police handler with Paddy, and you've got the same leading detective moving in, actually in the house with her. I'd never heard of this. So when Paddy had said that the Keith Felton had moved in on her, I thought he meant in on her as in sleepwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one thing, because I've never heard of any in the UK. I've never heard of any police officer moving in with somebody's it's just been man's just been murdered. I've never heard of it in my life. I'd never heard of a copper moving in on somebody. So when Paddy said it, I mean that Keith Felton moved in and Anna Connolly with that moved in as in you can only take one thing for that. You've got Davie Glover, right, who's come out and admitted Davie Glover, Keith Felton was his handler, right? So you've got you've got Davie Glover making a statement saying Viv Graham murdered Michael Sayers, Michael Sayers murdered Viv Graham, but then you've got Davie Glover coming out and saying, yeah, Paddy made the same deal with fucking being a supergrass as I did, and it was Paddy that told me to pin the murder of Viv Graham and Michael Sayers, and he also told Mike, and Davie also said to Davie, he told Davie Glover that fucking Michael's up there fucking your wife, what you got to do, get fucking Viv Graham's murder pin on him, and that's how Davie fucking made the statement on on Michael Sayers.
All
started with Paddy Conroy.
The copper is sleeping.
The same copper who's taking the statement. He's been staying with Anna. Somebody, was it a year or something? I don't know.
So, yeah, it was for quite a long time, wasn't it? It wasn't just the first night or two to make it. It wasn't like parked outside the house or anything. It was
the corruption here is fucking absolutely crazy. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Well, I can say 1,000,000,000,000% as well. I know the people who've actually seen the paperwork. I just wish I could get it. I told you, didn't I? Someone was at court.
Keith Felton moved, and that's been confirmed with loads of people. And that's what I'm saying, Carol. That was my mistake. I thought when Paddy said it at first, I thought he moved in as in sleepwear.
No,
yeah.
It's just vile stuff. Like, why would somebody be partying when somebody died and then accuse others?
Listen, I see it was the same. See the news coming that night that Viv had been murdered. Paddy was the first to jump up and celebrate.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. There was only him that was partying. Why? And then why would he pretend?
And I'll tell you another thing as well, right? When John Henry Sayers and that was, bearing in mind, right, they were set up there, a supergrass, okay? So when John Henry Sayers was going to be getting lifed off, Paddy's like, enjoy your lifers, ha ha. Paddy ordered beer, and this is no what I like, guys, right? He ordered all the beer in, blah, 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 and fireworks and everything, right? And then he heard that the case had collapsed, right? He heard the case, he actually kicked the fucking beer and everything all over the place, and that's no what I lie. He kicked everything up in the air because they never get lifted off, because they'd used a supergrass again, a heroin addict supergrass, and they said the information that came into a phone box, they went and they changed the goalpost, try to get, there was never any information came into a phone box, and these guys were going to get fucking lifted off.
And he's celebrating exactly the same MO as what he was like when poor Cookie got recalled.
Everybody needs to ask Paddy this, right? Paddy's there saying, like, this Stephen Sayers, he called Stephen Sayers a grass for years. Yeah, Stephen Sayers went and done no one but 2 lie detector tests and passed. Right, and this is a question to Anna Conley. I've seen you in the comments saying, "Aye, how could you pass a test when you were asked a question? Have you ever lied to your parents?" That's a question that's asked. So you tell a lie, so they can. It's 3 questions simultaneously. Yeah. And that's to deter if you're telling a lie or telling the truth. So when somebody, have you ever lied to your parents? Of course, every single person in the world were told to be lie to their parents. Yeah, so you're told to tell a deliberate lie there, so they can then take that off the graph.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
so when Stephen Sayers passed not 1 but 2 lie detector tests, what did Paddy then come out and say the next morning? Bear in mind, they used the same guy that Paddy had used, the same company, so he couldn't say, "Oh, corruption, they done a drugs test, they peed in a bloody jar while the camera was on." He turned it back, but you could see he'd nothing down his pants. He gave a drugs test and he passed not 1 but 2. Now, so where's all this evidence that the Sayers have grasped Paddy Conroy for all these murders? He's never been mentioned, he's never even been cautioned, he's never been charged. He's never been questioned over these murders.
I know. And the thing is, he always says, his party piece is like, how can, it's because they were smoking weed, or it's because Brian can't go on a lie detector test because he's got psychosis, or he's got, his new one is, I think he's accused saying he's got Crohn's disease, psychosis, something else, and it's like, so he can't do a lie detector test. So blatantly, he's trying to put into people's heads, and these people that enable him and follow him and watch him and listen to all these delusions, and sorry Anna, you included listening to him, is like he's more or less planting this seed into people's heads to say, oh well, because of all these lie detector tests won't be true. He's absolutely deluded. He says he's been and done lie detector tests. If he had, they would have been out there. He's done no lie detector tests because he knows he can't pass them.
He can't pass them, and if he's saying he's covered the Brian Cockrow attack and he passed it, he's a liar.
Totally
liar. And I could put my hand in the Bible and say he's a liar.
Total lie. I mean, look what Cookie said. Cookie said, you were all coming unstuck in the house until Glover did what he had to do. And that is the truth. Like Cookie said, he was pulling the radiators off the wall, throwing them all over, and it was only because there was that much blood coming out of his head where he'd been hit with the hammer by Conroy, that he slipped on the floor, and that's where he was pinned down, and the injury to his leg with the machete.
Yeah. Yes.
But I mean, them kids have been in touch with me who were in that house. I mean, he was 13 at the time, or 14 I think, and he said he's never got over it. He spoke to me in depth about it. I know he's definitely willing to come on. The man who owned the house has told me, the man next door, an absolutely really respected man from Middlesbrough, who used to have one of the clubs, like the social clubs in the town, he's on Brian's channel saying exactly what happened when Brian came out the house. It was one of the kids that actually was helping Brian to out the house, and the man said they didn't think he was actually going to make it. He had to just drop him off at the side entrance and get one of the porters who we knew to take Brian in. Obviously they had to get away because they knew Brian wouldn't want police and stuff involved. When you come through, I'll take you down that road, right, and there's cars constantly all day long, right. It's the main road into Middlesbrough and out of Middlesbrough, and that happened on a main road. And an off-duty copper, or I think it could have been one of the coppers watching what was going with Brian, and them used to go at the house. Had obviously seen them come out covered in the blood. And if that didn't happen, why was there one of their cars pulled up on the A19 and with blood all over them?
Exactly.
So, do you know what I mean? How did that come about? It wasn't that the hospital had phoned the police when Brian went in, and an off-duty policeman reported it, and they were caught on the A19 in a car. And obviously Brian's blood was all over.
Yeah.
And that's when Brian said, oh, we've been sparring and stuff. But and I just don't know if you can blatantly lie the way he blatantly lies. And I mean,
well, he's getting away with it so far.
Fucking Roman, he's a little fucking grass. Go on, let's fucking give him it. The little fucking Roman, nothing you can do about it. Egg fucking chop off. The roof, Kieran's roof in. There's nothing you can do about it, the little fucking mug.
Paddy was on that list at the top as well. Definitely on that list. He was definitely on that list.
Fat bastard. Sean, it's me, David Heslop. I just wanted to say I'm really fucking sorry. I'm really sorry.
Paddy was on that list at the top as well. Definitely on that list. He was definitely on that list, along
Fat bastard.
with many others who would people would be shocked in this area.
What convinced you I was guilty of this offence? Speak on camera.
Paddy was on that list. Paddy was on that list at the top as well. Definitely on that list. He was definitely on that list, along with many others who people would be shocked in this area.
It's no secret.
Paddy was on that list at the top.
Tell you another thing as well, right? When John Henry Sayers and that was, bearing in mind, right, they were set up with a super grass, okay? So when John Henry Sayers was going to be getting lifed off, Paddy's like, enjoy your lifers, ha ha ha.
And he's celebrating exactly the same MO as what he was like when poor Cookie got recalled.
Fucking what?
Paddy was on that list at the top as well. Definitely on that list. He was definitely on that list.